We're live. You're not even in your seat yet.
This is the Bottleneck Live. I'm Mikey Waynes. That is DQ, and this is our setup tonight. It's pretty solid. I think.
Yeah, I like the phone down already. Jeez,
do it like
Louise.
this.
Oh, look at that. We got comments.
Do you have the volume
We're
up?
way ahead. No, it's off.
Oh, you would see.
I'm learning.
We're getting
Episode,
good.
what was this, 23 episodes?
Episode 23.
Hey,
We're
pretty
finally
good.
getting her dialed in.
Yeah.
So we is it loud in your ears?
It's a little loud.
It's killing me. Okay, I'm gonna crank her down.
Oh,
That's
hey,
a little better,
that's
right?
nice,
Okay.
yeah.
That's more realistic. Yeah. So it's been a little bit. We only did one show in the month of January.
Meh.
But that's all right. There's still not a lot going on. Supercross. We got more stuff going on, though. There was a
National Enduro. Yep.
We'll get to that tonight.
Yep.
First and foremost, we want to thank and talk about our sponsors, Fly Racing. Visit flyracing.com for all your gear needs. Helmets, including that cool Formula helmet that came out last year.
Very nice helmet.
The Trekker helmet. Are you familiar with
The
that
adventure bike helmet, yes.
Yeah, there you go. I figured you would be.
Of course.
Have you tried one out?
I haven't. Justin has one, but I have not really worn
Look
one.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that perfect, obviously, for the road to the mountains, which you were in the desert. We'll get to that later, too. That was pretty cool.
It was great.
They also have the carbon outerwear, which is perfect for our snowmobile friends. So I know a lot of you guys out there ride snowmobiles. So yeah, they've got everything you need. Flyracing.com, or better yet, visit Spikes.
Yeah, we got all that stuff here.
Flight gear.
Yep, we got it all.
And of course, 9-2 Crew. Speaking of snow, we're doing a giveaway tonight. You guys probably saw on the worldwide internets that 9-2 has got the snow goggles. We're going to give away a pair tonight.
Sweet.
Do we have a trivia question yet?
Oh, we've got one.
Okay.
I
can't wait. It's
great. It's gonna be the funniest trivia question you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah. Good God. I want to give a hint, but I'm going to save it.
No, we're just saving it.
But yeah, 9-2 Crew, they've thrown in that pair. They're 9-2 Backwoods snow goggles. You can check out the website 92crew.com. And then of course they've also got goggles for your upcoming race season. And I talked to them today. They will be releasing their new moto race setup with laminated tear-offs and injection molded lenses.
Sounds good to me.
So the bike guys, you're covered now.
What's the difference between a bike goggle and an ATV goggle?
One has 2 wheels, one has 4. Hell if I know.
You
think the moto ones are lighter weight or something?
I don't know. I'm curious. Like, what is the difference between an ATV goggle and a bike goggle?
He really wants to get you in a pair.
I'll definitely wear them.
So yeah, we can't give them away this time.
I've had 4 pair yet to wear them, and it's always.
And then we always give them away, which it's spreading the word. It's good.
Yeah, it's all good.
And then of course Sickwicks, guys. Let me ask you something. Does your moto rig smell like ass? Does yours stink?
Depends on if Carl shit.
Do you smell like you just raced a 3-hour GNCC? Some guys do. All right. Well, we've got the thing for you. Visit sickwicks.com for all your moto themed candles and soap needs. They have soap now.
Really?
It's pretty legit.
Is it called Sick Soap?
It's called Grunge, and what else? Sunday Shower and Cabin Scrub.
What do they smell like?
I don't know. I've not had any of the soaps. That's on the bucket list. But the candles, they're all moto themed. They're very cool. You gotta check them out. Whiskey Throttle, Morning Moto, the Privateer, just to name a few, and they've all got pretty cool scents. So
for sure,
that's pretty solid.
Definitely.
Our beer sponsor, our official beer sponsor, not Miller Lite, Phoenix Handlebars. PhoenixHandlebars.com for more information.
Wild with that.
And you can check out their awesome deal they're running through this Sunday. So San Diego Supercross, Phoenix Handlebars will be there.
Yeah, be a lot of special edition stuff going on.
They do, I guess the San Diego round, I didn't even know this, is always kind of the round where they contribute a lot to veterans. They recognize veterans. So Phoenix Handlebars has a very cool USA Freedom Kit. And I'm going to read it right off because I'll screw it up if I don't. So the USA Freedom Kit includes a bar pad for the 118 handlebars, 50-50 grips, one side red, one side blue, and grip donuts, one side red, one side blue. We posted it on our social media today, and then we'll probably share it again. It's really, really cool setup. Normally $39, he's doing it for $29. So yeah, you'll get that military appreciation price, which is pretty cool. You show your patriotic pride by running the colors that won't bleed.
Wow.
Is that good? I'm a little rusty too.
Wow.
I'm rusty.
I got one important question.
Yep.
Which grip's red, which grip's blue?
It depends.
Depends on which order you order
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
I guess so. I think he gets emails. Which side the red side go on? Which side's the blue side?
It would bother me if my red one wasn't on the right side.
You'd want red on the right.
I would want red on the right.
Why?
I don't know.
Because like
Red is always on the right.
You think?
I do. I don't know.
But it's red, white, and blue.
That's a good point.
So from left to right, it would be. I don't know.
I don't either.
How would you guys?
We can
run
just
it?
order a couple sets and see what happens.
Yeah. Who's Eric Andre?
I don't know.
Eric Andre.
Where is that?
Ashley said you look like. Yes, that is. How do I say Depoy?
Yeah.
That's his bike in the background.
It's partially graphic.
It's got a hashtag.
Look pro, go slow.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a good
one. And then finally, of course, Spikes.
Yeah.
They're hosting us. We're here in the shop. You saw
Yeah.
the shop?
Yeah, this would be the service department, the shop, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Usually it's so messy that Justin says it's embarrassing to bring people back here, but I've kind of turned over a new leaf here, so...
New year, new me.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it that. It took till like the 7th or something.
Of this
But-
month?
No.
No, that's today.
That's
Just tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. No, it's been a month tomorrow or so.
Okay.
My tools have been put away. The floors have been cleaned. I've been throwing things away. I don't know what's gotten into me. I went to Chipotle today by myself.
We saw. I saw there was we're in a social Snapchat group.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to name.
Yeah, I never eat Chipotle, but it sounded good today.
Yeah.
Never.
So in other words, tonight's show will be probably 15 minutes long before
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
be
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a natural cleanse.
Do the full ass enduro over there.
The full ass enduro. We're gonna get to that too. I think a lot of people had no idea what our picture was from.
Right.
But we'll get to that
We'll
in a
get
second.
to it. It'll be alright.
But yeah, Spikes, you guys, KTM, Husqvarna, Cobra Moto, WP suspension.
Yep.
Am I missing
This,
anything?
that, the other, you name it, we got.
Gear, all that stuff. All
Yep.
those, everything.
Hoosier tires, Dunlop tires, Michelin tires. We got tires and tires.
Tires and tires.
Everything.
Yeah. If I ever get my Ducati running, if I only knew a guy that could wrench on bikes.
I can't wrench on a Ducati. I can
Not
assure you of
Italians.
that. I know.
Not them
I ain't got them right wrenches for
Yeah.
that.
It needs tires in a bad way. That
Well,
thing
we
was
got
a
them.
suicide trap for years.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You made it.
I made it.
Congratulations.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's
I
all
can
good.
tell you they'll do at least 120 on the interstate, those bald tires.
Nice. Very nice.
Guy told me that. Maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, your wife's gonna cancel
Yeah,
the show.
she's about to boot us off. Drew, your brother, I got to apologize to him because this is 2 episodes now that I've had the beef jerky. I had this beef jerky DQ was supposed to try. I keep forgetting it at home. You're going to love it too, I promise.
I have no doubt that it's gonna be
You're
terrible.
gonna love it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like butt flavored jerky or something. Knowing
Not
Drew.
far off.
Yeah.
Let's just say this jerky contributed to the depopulation, I don't even think that's a word, of Australia.
Kangaroo jerky.
There's
huh?
some kangaroo in there.
Oh wow.
All sorts of fantastic
Yeah.
stuff.
You know I'm gonna eat it. I might get a little jumpy.
I see what you did there. Oh my god. We should have an episode where we just do dad jokes.
Oh, they're great, aren't they?
Good god. Somebody said hi, Ken Hill. Ken Hill's on.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's the first time we've seen Ken in a while. So
Yeah.
Ken, welcome back. Glad you're doing well.
Yeah, we got 2. Yeah. Ken Hill.
More hi,
Ken
Ken
Hill.
Hills. Everybody say hi to Ken Hill. All right, so let's talk about this episode's picture.
Yeah.
If you don't know, that's Stu Baylor's Peach.
Hind end.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that does sound bad.
So, from what I understand, I never saw the post. DQ texted me this morning. He said,
I figured if anybody would screenshot
Yeah.
that for later, it would be you.
I didn't even know it existed, so I apparently didn't see it before it was pulled down.
Gotcha.
Pun intended on his stuff getting pulled down. So, basically, Stu Baylor did...
Did he not give you like the reasoning or anything with it when you asked him for said picture?
I just shot him a text. I said,
I'll
"Send me
lose
that
our
picture."
comments, but I have the original one. Come to find out in a group message, but
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, the bottom line is this. He raced. He had
Yes.
monkey butt.
Yes.
And he wanted to show the world just how difficult the track was.
Yeah.
And, the monkey butt results, so he posted it. Well, I don't know who told him. I don't know if it was Sherco, if it was another sponsor, if it was Jade, his wife. But somebody said, you gotta take that down.
So in
So he
typical
did.
us form, we put it right back up.
So when DQ, he texted me this morning, I said, got any ideas for an episode cover? And he's like, yes, the picture of Stu with his butt hanging out. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. So I text Stu and I said, hey, well, would you be a friend and just send us that picture? So he's like, yep, absolutely. Didn't even, like, no questions asked.
Of course.
So then I'm thinking, I would love to repost this, but if he got it pulled down,
Yeah.
we're going to as well.
Right.
What if Mark Zuckerberg sees it from Facebook and says, you're banned, Bottleneck.
And then we wouldn't be
and then
able
we
to
wouldn't be
have a
able to come live tonight,
Right.
and we would put you guys off even longer.
Part of it, right?
So, anyways, he needs monkey butt powder. He needs a monkey butt.
He does. Isn't there a sponsor for like,
Sponsor.
isn't that a company?
I think so, yeah.
They sell it at like Rural King or something.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You know what I use? You guys are going to love this.
No.
I was not, I think I've actually mentioned this on the show before. I was always using the powder. Not, what the hell is it called? Like Arm & Hammer
Oh,
Jock
like old
powder.
school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife gave me, she bought this thing, Monistat.
That sounds very official.
Sounds very feminine. It's Monistat makes like yeast infection stuff for ladies. Mm-hmm. So it was chafe cream, and it's like a liquid powder. And I put that on my inner thighs when I'm at a race. No chafing problems.
Chafes. Nice.
Nothing.
Have to keep that in mind.
Not a damn thing. I'll get you some.
All right, we'll give it a try.
It's cheap. We should say
Perfect,
that we
'cause
are
have
going
no
to.
money.
Yeah, we are going to. I like this setup a lot better.
Yeah, this is kind of cool.
Good God.
Yeah, we got props. Like, look, brought to you by Unibiker.
And
A
kickstands. What else have we got in there?
ZFG
First aid
stickers.
kit.
We got all kinds of good
What's
stuff.
ZFG?
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Shameless self-promotion.
Wow. Wow. It's like that was in there on purpose.
Right. Oh, it just keeps getting better.
Oh, what's that?
That is the MAXC Sportsman of the Year Award.
That was you
And Steven.
and Squire.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, look
Show
at this.
That to
Look
people.
at this, guys.
Oh, my God. Well, it's officially a bottleneck episode. We got a few things we've always got to mention. One, MAXC.
Yes.
Two, Barry Hawk.
Right.
Have you talked to him recently?
Yeah, like a
There
couple
you go.
days ago. Well,
Really?
you brought it all
That
up.
was a
that was
even
a
segue.
terrible segue.
It's terrible.
Oh well.
Speaking of.
Speaking of segues, I just posted a picture of me on a Segway.
Did you post that to yours or
I
the
posted to the
bottleneck?
bottleneck page.
Yes.
I
Hell yeah.
finally actually used the bottleneck social media myself instead of sending it to you. Say, hey Mikey, can you post
This? Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
You're the guy for that. Sorry.
But yeah, we're doing two contests tonight too. Funniest comment, so start making it rain comments. Summer's Eve for Mikey Wayne's is so far my favorite. Utter ointments with lanolin. Is that like sheep's wool?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Charlie Williams, you got to elaborate a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, funniest comment is gonna get either a pair of snow goggles or a Sickwix hat. We got a Sickwix hat.
Oh, we
to
got
get
we
rid
got
of.
we got a
And
extreme race entry.
We have
Extreme series.
one or two.
One entry, one event T-shirt. We can do it either separate or together. We have it's our
Okay,
us.
so we got an entry and a T-shirt
Yeah.
to give away for extreme.
Yep.
So we'll combine those. I say
Petty says it's like an episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway with all those props.
the props. Yeah,
Just
he's
like
not
everything,
wrong.
points don't matter. Perfect.
Points
I love
don't
it.
matter.
I
Perfect.
love
That's
not
DQ's
racing
game.
for points.
So yeah, the Stu Baylor thing. I mean, that was just.
It was just funny Stu
Fun.
Baylor typical stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So
He did tell me in the text. He said it's kind of a double standard. He's like, Ken Roxon can post his ass all over social media. No one says anything.
it's true, but there was a little puppy dog over it.
And no, on ours there was, but his original post was
Oh,
not.
I didn't
It was,
realize
No,
that.
wait, maybe. What the hell was that?
Kickstand. Maybe another
You're
prop.
right. There was a dog over it because women were upset. Women
Yeah.
were outraged.
Yes.
They wanted to see his rear
Right,
end.
right.
I will say, in Ken Roxon's defense, he was not bent over
Right.
like Stu was on the
right.
Showco.
Yeah.
Like he was about to be inspected for PEDs.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anally, rectally, I think is the word.
Yeah, artificially inseminated.
Good God. But that Photoshop of you
As Dungy. And you on the tree. Like, you pissing on the tree is spectacular.
Mine is not. That's not a Photoshop. That's literally just a cutout I did and put back
I know. But it looks like even if me on the bike wasn't there, you and Stu doing that is like, it's so expected. It's not even like out of the ordinary.
That's true. Yeah.
It's perfect. Really.
I think Stu and we should all three.
You know what would have been funnier? There's this picture of me when I decided to be like Chad Reed's team and wear orange pants to a race one time.
Oh, God.
Just wandering through the woods, and it would be perfect. And man,
just like in the background.
It's like, what the hell is he doing back there being Sasquatch?
That's what I should start putting Sasquatch in the woods pictures.
Yes,
just very hidden, and whoever spots him first
would be dialed.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Good God. What else have we got?
Oh, I mean, we can talk about the results of that race if you want.
Yeah, I don't know them. I'm trying to think.
They're right here. You wrote them down.
Yeah, I sure did. Look at that. Would you look at that? National Enduro. So Ben Kelley.
Yes.
Took first.
Yes,
what do you make of that?
Trying to decide. He beat the Baylors at their home turf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, South Carolina. Right?
I mean, home turf. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, he did win the last few GNCCs, which I know there's supposedly an asterisk there. Blah, blah, blah. Caleb wasn't there, but he still beat the Baylors.
Caleb wasn't there. Thad wasn't there.
Yeah, but he just beat the Baylors at their home game. Mm-hmm. So that, to me, says...
There's definitely, me...
Because Kelley doesn't do a lot of national enduros.
No.
I mean, he did a few years ago, but not lately.
Do you think the changing of the guard is starting?
I think it is starting.
Yeah.
I think it is starting.
So we talked a little bit about this last year, not to shift gears too much, but of Caleb, we said we thought he'd get 2 more championships, and then that would be it. Now it's looking like he's going to go after 1 more championship, and then he's going to do his thing. He's going to do what he wants, race where he wants.
Yeah.
Do you think it is going to be the Caleb Russell show this year like it has been? If Caleb's got a good day, he's winning.
I don't know.
Or do you think Ben Kelley's going to throw his name in the hat on a few?
There's way too much going on to figure that out right now.
Also,
I think we'll know after. I think they're all running the full ass this weekend.
The full ass enduro.
Yeah, because the picture.
Because of
full
the picture
gas
of
enduro. I think they're all running that, but
full gas.
I hear it's raining there.
Yeah.
So it could also change everything there. I could go win that one. No, I'm just kidding.
You do well.
Yeah, I'd do okay.
Hell yeah. If Full Gas wants to make some money, make a T-shirt for this weekend that says "Full Ass Enduro."
Yeah.
With Stu Baylor in the shirt coat, just like that.
Right. It would be perfect.
That'd make some money. Maybe we should have made it.
I know we should. We are really terrible about this T-shirt thing. Like, probably the worst. We have more ideas and yet to ever make a T-shirt, I believe.
I met with someone today. I hate talking about what we do behind the scenes, but I'm excited about it. We do have some T-shirts coming. Very small quantity. I did get a few different sizes. Absolutely no clue how they're going to turn out.
What do they look like?
So I got...
I will
say they're the nice material. I think it's called Bella Canvas or something like that. It's like a stretchy It's a tri-blend. Suddenly this became the Banana Republic podcast, but no, the quality shirts that you get that are kind of like stretchy, so they're not like the cotton.
Yeah, you're not. It looks like you literally took it out of a package and put it on, and
so they're the nice quality.
Like every free T-shirt you've ever got.
She wanted to get real fancy with it, and I was like, let's just do this. Get 25 black shirts.
Okay.
And we'll put a white bottleneck logo across the chest.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes.
Perfect.
So that's exactly what they're. Not complicated at all. Simple. We'll probably just give them away.
Chances are.
Yeah. So we'll see. But back on topic. National Enduro. Stu got second. Grant got third. Thad got fourth. Trevor Bollinger got fifth. There's your top 5.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. If you're Ben Kelley and you hear Caleb is going to retire, does that kind of motivate you even more? Kind of like, my time is now. Now is...
I don't know. I've never been in a position like that.
Yeah. Well, apparently we just got to talk to him.
I would say we'd have to talk to him.
Yeah. Right after Caleb announced it, we were going to have him on the show. I texted him. He's like, yeah, absolutely. And then we didn't have a show. We could call him.
We could call him.
Do you have his number on your phone?
I used
It's
to.
online, but it's recorded.
I used to.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know if it's
figure it out
on. Yeah,
later.
we can deal with that later too. We got plenty of crap to talk about.
Yeah. So I don't know. If I'm Ben Kelley, I've got the confidence boost of, I went out the season last year winning.
Right.
Granted, the asterisk, Caleb wasn't there, Thad wasn't there. That's kind of got to hang in the back of your head, even if he says it doesn't. That's what I would think as a competitor is,
Yeah.
okay, awesome that I won, awesome that I beat these guys. But if you know anything about sports and people that are become champions, they want to do it against the best. They want to.
Right.
Oh
yeah. Exactly.
So I think
this is his chance to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I see where you're going with that. The more I think about it, the more yes, I would say that it's going to be extra motivating for him. Thing is, though, Caleb's smart. He knows when to hold him, when to fold him.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. So it's gonna be a battle royale, and who knows? They could take each other out, and Thad could win. I mean, it's so crazy, and heck, like you say, you might even see a Baylor on a Sherco. I mean, look how big he ran away in Florida last year. You were like changing of the guard, and then it never really materialized.
Right. It's kind of one of those things. It'll be interesting to see him transition into that, because it's almost like on the Supercross side, everybody is Cincerillo. Mm-hmm. That's the guy. We love him. But to this point, he's not really been able on Supercross side to put together a whole race.
Before him, it was Dean Wilson. We're on like year 7 of him not putting together a whole race.
So it's one of those things. It's like, okay, sometimes slowing yourself down is going faster.
Right.
You pace yourself a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like back in the day, Caleb and Thad. I mean, mini bikes, battle. I mean, Thad was usually the better one back then, but Caleb learned to be smarter sooner.
Yeah. Al Petty said Ben Kelley training with KR.
He is?
Well, that's what he said. That's what Al Petty's saying.
Oh, heck, I don't know. It's probably true.
He said the torch is already being passed with great battles to come this season. It'll be fun.
No, it's
also,
gonna be great.
the other side of that is if I'm Thad, if I'm Stu, I'm like, hang on a damn minute. I want a championship.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
Not yet, big little young baby.
Yeah. Sven Kelley.
Yeah. Piss. So yeah, that's interesting.
Very.
It's going to be fun to watch. That's the bottom line.
I agree.
It's going to be
really
an
curious.
Incredible season of racing.
Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who all is going to the full gas this weekend. But if we get a full lineup, it's going to be really interesting to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show no matter what. I mean, that's.
What are you doing this weekend? Big banquet this weekend.
Oh yeah, the Midwest banquet this weekend.
MWXC banquet.
Yep. So we'll be there Saturday night, doing the banquet thing. We've got a Husqvarna Electric 50. We're gonna do some little demos. We made like a little handmade dyno type thing for it. It's pretty cool. Justin put it all together. Gonna do that. We'll have a couple display bikes, and just be there shaking babies, kissing hands, the usual stuff.
Shaking babies, kissing hands. That's right.
It's good stuff.
Wait,
so
it's got to be your baby, I think. Wait, you can't. I don't think you can shake babies.
not legally.
Not legally, no. And no one's kissing hands with coronavirus going around.
Boy, yeah.
I'm paranoid about. I get flying.
That's
to
why
San
we're drinking
Diego
the Miller
tomorrow.
Lights.
Yeah, not Corona.
Yeah.
God no. Jesus. That's what I was gonna say. Supercross this weekend.
Yeah.
Have you paid attention at all?
A little.
Be honest.
A little. I fall asleep during the 450 main every time.
Well, those California those late races here.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm there and I'm like, okay, is it the main yet? Like I'm dragging.
That was so close to a Rodney impression. I don't even know what it was.
I don't know, man. Let me tell you something. Get me a cigarette.
Oh, man.
I'm ready to be back with Rodney.
Oh, it'll be good.
That's a great question. JJ Smith. Is Big Buck getting rained out again this year? Hasn't stopped raining.
It's
but a
a
couple
month
days.
away.
Well, it's less than a month away. It's
By
at the end of this month.
Is it the first?
It's the last weekend of February.
What?
I swear to God.
Hey, you're probably right. I don't know. I'm retired, remember?
You're not going to go to any GNCC this
I'll
year?
go to some.
Yeah.
Maybe the Iron Man. Maybe the snowshoes.
Snowshoes. That's a good question. That's actually the second time I've been asked, though. Is Big Buck going to get canceled? I don't.
Let's start the rumors now. Call Jason Thomas to find out.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was was that our first? That was our second episode when that all went down.
Yeah.
And we shot straight to stardom on that one.
That was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Help this out.
That was great. Gotta love a natural disaster to help us out.
Oh, good Lord. 22nd and 23rd. There you go. That's the dates of this month.
Oh, so, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's earlier than I thought it was. All right.
So let's talk about. We'll get to Supercross in a second. That's not important. I want to talk about Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
What took you out to Arizona? You got to stay an extra day as well.
Yeah. So it was just a vacation originally. So I sent my bike out with Jamie Campbell, just one of our customers, good friend. Over Christmas, he took a trailer load of bikes, 9 people, I believe, Jordan Johns, a bunch of local guys. Took all the bikes out to Arizona, and each week a few different people flew in and rode.
Yeah.
And I went down like the 18th and 19th or whatever. Myself, a good friend of mine, Mike Kaiser, and another friend of mine, James. We all flew out there and just rode all week. Unbelievable trail riding. Like, the more I think about it, the more I think everyone who trains for GNCC and Florida all winter is a moron. They should be out there.
Go out that's expensive, though.
No.
No, you don't think?
No.
No?
No. It doesn't rain, so you're not losing days.
Well, that's true.
So there's step one. B, there's RV parks everywhere. C, there's more land to ride on than you could ever imagine.
Also, Arizona this time of year is incredible.
Yeah.
The weather's perfection.
It was unbelievable. Like, we rode every day. Except for the day we went to the Barrett-Jackson car auction.
How was that?
And the day we spent at the emergency room. But
who went to the emergency room?
James.
Ass hit a cactus?
No, worse. Flew
Worse?
Flew
His
over.
wiener?
No. Flew over a hill, wadded up, basically broke the right side of his body. He was in ICU. He literally just got home last week. Yeah, it was
Holy
bad.
Crap.
He's good now, but
Yeah.
it was rough. Glad he's okay.
That's scary.
It was scary. I mean, we were literally, in the middle of the desert, and we're like, all right, what do we do? Sent somebody to track down a UTV, brought the UTV in, trucked him back to the truck, took him to the hospital, and then, it got worse from there. Like, it was tense there for a little while, because we're like, do we call Lifeline? What do we do?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was in pain.
Jeez.
Still making jokes, so if he's making jokes, rule is if you're making jokes, you're not getting an ambulance ride.
That's a pretty good rule.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty
Yeah.
good rule.
I better see a compound fracture. You're not getting an ambulance.
No, not that. If you're making jokes, you're not getting an ambulance ride. So
you're in enough spirits.
Yeah, so we took him. Well, I didn't actually, but we drove separate and got there. Yeah, he was in the hospital for over a week. He had a punctured lung and all kinds of stuff. Like 2 shoulder surgeries, a bunch of broken ribs. It was a rough deal.
Good Lord.
So, yeah.
That's the worst wreck I've heard since my wife hit my truck.
Is it fixed? I didn't even look.
Nope.
Can we drop kick it worse?
No. I still have to, my insurance is being weird about it. They're like, we need pictures of everything, and then we give you a quote, and then we communicate with the dealership.
Who do you insure with?
Allstate.
You need to insure with Ward.
Who's Ward?
Erie, Brownsburg.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've
Believe me, insure with Ward.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been with. Send me information on it. I've been with Allstate,
the
same company out of Franklin, Indiana, since 2004.
Oh wow! And they're still being like that?
Well, I think it's just the Allstate policy. It's not so much. My wife said divorce. Okay, well, shit.
Oh boy.
What are you gonna do? I'm moving in with you, buddy.
Oh,
in the rig.
Yeah.
I'll bring some Sickwick's candles.
Perfect. We'll get to smell
nice.
a little better than Cat. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh my God.
Carl will be like, "Where do I sleep?"
No, but I take it to Gould in Crawfordsville.
Okay.
They can't get me in until March, which I'm fine with because I can drive it. It's just
right.
a big
And if you happen to slide into a telephone pole or something, the damage is already done. Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
People creep in on me on the interstate. I'm like, hit me, because I want this to be on your insurance and not mine.
Right. No, that makes perfect sense. So how tore up is her car?
Not at all. So it was bumper. I got to tell you about because
I'm really curious about this because I've been trying to figure this out because I've seen 217 pictures of your truck. I've yet to see the car.
So here's the story. My wife started a new job in Carmel for who's going to be the big. I'm Big Spoon. I'm not being Little Spoon in the RV.
Huh?
He said, "Who's Big Spoon, Little Spoon?"
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
So when you cuddle.
Oh. All right.
Big spoon, little
All
spoon.
right. All right. Yeah.
So, anyways, my wife started a new job. Big congratulations to her. She's working for Price Vision Group in Carmel, LASIK surgeon, right? So it was her second day.
You get discounts.
Free LASIK, as a matter of fact.
Can we give those away on the bottleneck?
Why not? What the hell? Who wants free LASIK? She's gonna be like, oh, shut up. So let me back up. I had Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, off of work.
Okay.
So I was a great husband. I went to town. I got groceries. Our front garage is big enough for her car, my car, and my motorcycle in the middle. Really not much room for anything else.
So it's white car, black truck, motorcycle in the middle. It's segregated.
It's
Come
literally,
on!
it's literally, what's funny, it is her white on black SUV, my black on black truck, and in the middle is my black and white motorcycle.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of variety in our house. But to unload the groceries, I keep the truck in the driveway, unload the groceries, and normally pull my truck in. Well, I got busy. I just didn't pull my truck in. And Mikey parked his truck in the wrong place. Mama Hawk, I swear to God, don't take her side. So she goes to leave in the morning. Her head, I get it, is on her job, the new job, second day on the job, right? So she is not really, it's dark. My truck is all black. So she backs up, and we have this on we have the Ring camera at my house. So
we haven't posted this footage?
Well, she says the F word quite a bit. That's what I'm getting at. And I feel bad. I don't want to call her out.
We can post it with no sound.
We could do that. I think we could do that.
Yeah.
If we can, Aaron, if you still got it, we're going to post it with no sound. So you see her back, and then she cuts the wheel because my father-in-law's van is in our turnaround. So you kind of got to cut it sharp, right? Well, she cuts it way too damn sharp, and you hear and it just
we need to play that sound and then get rid of the sound.
It just caves in the side of my bed, and it's her bumper. So a bumper made for impact. The side of the bed is made to crumble. It just caved it in right there by the gas tank. So then you hear her pull forward, and then the door opens.
I think we hit something.
Yeah, then her door opens, and you see her walk around her car, and she looks at it, and then it's just a barrage of the F word. Just mother F, 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 F. So I'm in a bad habit. I keep my phone on silent at night, which I need to change because she's got, a 45-minute drive to work now. So, if something happens or whatever. So she's texting me. She's calling me. I don't hear shit. Like, I'm asleep. So when I wake up an hour later, I look at my phone, and it says, I hit your effing truck. Da-da-da-da. And then I have a voice.
Like it was your fault.
So then the next Ring camera video is me. I walk outside. I'm in sweatpants, flip-flops, and my coat. I walk outside. I open the gas tank, shut it. Open the back door, shut it. And then you hear me just go, damn it, that's going to be a big mother insurance claim. And then I walk back inside. So here we are.
Do you have a cup of coffee? Like steaming?
I wish. That
would
would
have
have
been way better.
So here's the best part. I go inside. I text my wife. I said, hey, I just looked at the damage. Don't worry about anything. I called the police, reported a hit and run, and gave them your new work address. She's like, you're such an asshole.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. She's correcting you.
Oh, of course she did.
Yeah. Of course Debbie chooses her side. Don't heart that, babe. I know you're the one that hearted her comment.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, so that's my life right now, wreck truck. It worked out with the Dylan Ferrandis edit, though.
It really did. It was good.
What do you think of that situation?
It's a racing incident.
Bingo. I'm
not
I will say
on the hate train on that. There's multiple reasons to dislike the guy, but that's not one of them.
Seeing it live and hearing the crowd's reaction kind of takes you in this emotional, like...
Oh, I know. If you were in Indy in 04, it was the same thing with Pastrana and Carmichael.
Really?
And then David Velleman won, conveniently enough, which is Ferrandis' protege.
Right.
Whatever.
Damn Frenchies.
But, so, that was like, it may have been 03, I don't know, 02, 03, somewhere in that range. I can't remember the year. During rider intros, Velleman comes in, and it's like bad, because it was right after 9/11. And the French not wanting to fight, yada, yada, yada.
Bingo.
The freedom fries, all that stuff.
Yep.
Then all this happens, Velleman wins it. And then he's the hero because he beat Carmichael after Carmichael crashed the Golden Boy, Travis Pastrana.
Yikes.
It was good stuff.
Yeah. So seeing it live, you get that kind of gang mentality, that mob mentality of like everyone's booing. So yeah, F that guy. He's an asshole. That was a bad move. And then you kind of sit back and like by the time we got to the bar and we were talking about it, you kind of like, you get a rider's perspective and then you get another guy's perspective and then they're showing replays on TV and you're like, you know what? That was part of racing.
Yeah.
It sucks. Was it clean? Not necessarily, but
it wasn't completely intentional though.
Did you watch the Oakland race?
Some of it,
when Eli made the pass on Ken Roxon.
No, I was asleep for that.
Okay. Well, so if Roxon had went down,
yeah,
I don't think anybody would have probably said, I don't know, maybe on Roxon.
Probably wouldn't have.
But
it wasn't, yeah, I don't know. It was because of the angle of the videos. If you see the video that's coming from here, the rider's here, you can see the bike gets upset well before he ever hits him.
Yeah. The argument I saw was, oh, if he'd kept going, he'd have been right into the pits, right into, the mechanics.
Not so much.
I don't think so.
And here's the deal. If my best friend was leading that race and I had the opportunity to try to block past him, I'd have done the exact same thing.
True.
Not somebody I'm racing against for millions of dollars. At the pit bike race, I do the exact same thing.
Oh,
I mean, there's literally nothing at stake there.
So an aggressive move, but not a...
Yeah, it's fine. In my opinion, it's fine.
Yeah, I was good with it.
Yeah.
I know that's long history
Yeah,
now.
we agreed.
We're way on that.
We agreed. That's
way beyond that.
I don't know how to feel.
You know what? We are not quite on the same page. And this is going to be something near and dear to the locals' heart, well, Midwest specifically.
Yeah.
Casey
Added a pit bike fee.
Added a pit bike fee of $5. But I want to preface that, not just pit bikes, right?
Pit vehicle.
Pit vehicles.
Right.
So golf carts, side-by-side, pit bike, moped.
Segway, whatever.
Segway count?
I would assume.
I think you found a loophole.
I don't know. I actually got Segways cleared with Carrie Joe years ago on the no pit riding scheme.
What do you guys think? Start blowing up those comments. What do you think about an
Yeah.
additional $5 charge to...
I know one person that's completely against it.
Yeah. Who is it? Call him out.
Take one guess.
Al Petty.
Yes.
Nailed it. Count on Al.
Yes, you can always count on Al for controversy.
Which is why that's what I appreciate about you. Because you tell your opinion, you don't really give a shit who thinks otherwise.
Right, exactly. He's
Wheels just said wheelchairs. Speaking of, where the hell are you, Wheels?
Yeah,
We're
where
supposed
are
to
you?
be with us. I didn't hear from him today. God, could you imagine what a dick move that would be to be like, that's a motorized vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, Utley comes in. I named that whole gang mentality thing years ago. I used to call it the pitchfork mentality.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And it used to, like, back in the early days of all these Indiana cross-country series, it was a weekly thing, and it was gang up on this one series or gang up on this. And it's like, you guys and your pitchforks is just getting out of control. It looks like...
You got to be able to take a step back and let's examine this from every angle here. But the pit bike thing, what do you guys think about it? Okay, Jack Mason says it's all an insurance thing, and that was my argument, are the insurance charges out the ass? Like, if a person gets hurt on a pit bike, if a person gets hurt on a golf cart, which is very possible.
To my knowledge, it doesn't change, but that's to my knowledge.
Because of the waiver signing and all that.
The waiver signing and the blanket coverage of if a guy backs into a truck at the race.
Yeah. Do you think it's just a money grab? Because pit bikes are gaining so much popularity?
Pit bikes are gaining such a popularity thing here. It's
Thanks a lot.
Capitalism.
It's your fault.
That kind of is.
It's your fault.
It's a capitalism thing. I mean, I get it. I heard they also raised their daily ride prices. I don't know all about it. I don't want to hate on it too much. But why do we need to charge for pit bikes? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. There's other tracks that are putting in pit bike tracks, promoting doing cool things. Not even ones I'm involved in, just others that I've heard. And I'm like, cool, let's make it fun. Like, that's where I keep going. Let's make it fun.
I know. We obviously, both of us preach that big time.
Make it fun. Yeah, well, let's make $5 extra. Is it...
Times... Let's say you've got 500 riders in a weekend, and let's say half of them ride pit bikes or pit vehicles of some kind.
Right.
Multiply that by $5.
Yeah, I mean
some extra coin.
Yeah, literally you could make not just off of pit bikes, but the overall number. You can make $25,000 in a weekend.
Right. So let me ask.
Good, but what is that doing?
Okay, yeah, that's my question. What is that doing? Is this money stuffing the pockets of the track owner, the promoter, or are they taking that money and putting it toward insurance? Are they putting it
and I
toward
know, don't get me wrong,
track
I know
maintenance,
owning a
upgrades?
motocross track is difficult. I know it's not exactly the most profitable thing in the world. I get that. It didn't affect their turnout, so I don't really know why it's an argument at this point.
Well,
but
my argument to that would be last weekend was beautiful.
it was, and they were the
There's
game
no
in town.
way. Yeah, right. Like, so what do you think? What is it, $50 to run a practice day on a weekend? Would that be right? And that includes your pit vehicle fee. Is that right?
It's $50 with the pit vehicle, I believe.
$50. So if I want to take my dirt bike, I want to go practice on the moto track for a day, and I want to get to and from on my pit bike, I'm out $50.
Yeah, versus I think it used to be $35.
So you're $15 more.
Yeah.
My argument on this has always been, what do guys pay to get their bikes worked on, to buy aftermarket
Right,
parts?
and I agree with this
all-
because I made this argument. I kind of joined the pitchfork thing there for about 5 minutes, and I thought, you know what? Every Monday night, I go pay $50 to drive a go-kart on a tiny little track for 3 hours.
That's true.
Every,
Yeah, but don't you
know?
have like best lap times and shit?
Yeah, but at the same time,
You should ride for free. You're their pro.
no, it has nothing to do with that. But with that, I don't have to fix anything. So to me, that's worth it. But you're going to ride at someone's facility, it's probably worth it. I know the go-kart track would love to have 500 riders. So, it's, there's different sides to
Two-sided
it.
coin.
Yeah, it is. And do I think it's good for the sport? No. Do I understand it? Yes. How's that?
That's fair. You don't have to be happy about it, I don't
Yeah.
think. But also, if
It's
I
not
were,
going to stop me from going.
Yeah, if I were a trail rider, a hobby rider, that I'm going out there, and like I said, $50 doesn't sound like a lot, but the reality is, Dad has taken his son and his son's cousin or
Yeah.
his best friend. Reality is, Dad's out a couple $100 probably.
Yeah.
So it's not just $50. No one's really showing up. I mean, how many people go to the track by themselves? Usually go with buddies, all that.
Right, yeah.
If it's a money grab, I don't know.
Okay. So Petty was wrong in his posting. It is $25 plus the fee, so it's $30. So that's still okay. Never mind then. Why
So
are
you
we
think
arguing
that's okay?
about this? Petty's having to backtrack here.
So you think at $30 is a reasonable?
30 is well reasonable.
It's cool.
That is honestly probably low.
All right, so what we got to do, everybody on here right now, we got to get them to raise their prices.
Raise them up. Here we go. Welcome to the bottleneck where we can really talk ourselves in a
Oh, good
giant
God.
circle.
Yeah, they're not wrong on this. That's funny. We had this conversation earlier. DQ showed me his toolbox, and I said, "Do you own all of these?" And he's like, "Yeah, except those." Snap-on, Matco, Mac, those are the real robbers.
And they're
of
here every
society.
week, and I give them
And
money
you just-
every week.
Make it rain. Don't even give a shit. Oh my God.
Everybody's like, how much is that? I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know, really.
So do you think there's a difference in tools from buying a Mac versus, or what do you
Here's
buy?
the
Mac?
deal.
You got a Snap-on Mac?
I have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We have Snap-on Mac and Mac. We have all three here.
I always liked, I preferred Snap-on sockets.
Yes.
I had nut drivers. I wanted Snap-on nut drivers. I did not like the Matco or Max.
Yep.
But there was something, I had pry bars that I preferred to get from Matco.
Yep.
Which I use just to pull bearings off
Right.
armatures and stuff. Or rotors.
Yeah.
So to me, it was how it felt, how it
Exactly.
lasted.
It's all about feeling the hand.
I was never
have
brand
two
loyal,
sets
would
of
you say?
Snap-on wrenches, and then I tried a Mac wrench, and my Snap-on wrenches sit, and I bought Mac wrenches because I like them better.
Bingo. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it's
Preference.
completely pointless, but literally I use them all day long every day.
So
at
do
the
you
same
see
time-
more value in those versus going to getting a Craftsman or a Stanley or?
Originally, no, but the more I do stuff, yes, because the fit on bolt. I mean, just stupid little things that you notice over time of doing the same thing over and over again, and like that toolbox there is full of Craftsman stuff. The
Okay.
sockets are all Craftsman, and more often than not, they'll round something off for a long before my Snap-ons will.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Now we're talking tools.
Tools. Welcome to
This
Tool
is-
Time.
didn't,
Tim, the Tool Man Taylor, and my
who
assistant
ha-
Al. I always
I
wear
even got a-
flannels, Borla.
Yeah, they make fun of me at work because I'm always in plaid. I did buy a cardigan last week. It looks like something the Big Lebowski would wear.
Okay.
And I love it.
No, I
My
have no
wife
doubt.
hates it.
I can picture
Hates
that.
it. She's like, you look like a nana. We got to give away stuff. It's it's 8:45.
Wow, we've really done this. We got to do the trivia question.
Throw the trivia question out there. First to answer that, I say, and race entry, you think?
Yeah, let's do the race entry.
And the hat. We'll throw the hat in.
Okay,
on
the
that.
hat and race entry, so we're mixing it up. Then somebody else is getting an event tee.
Well,
My
that's
theory
a
was
good
do the
point.
event tee and the race together because then you know they're going to be there. They can get the event tee.
All right, and then our snow goggles are pretty specific.
Yes.
You've got to be a guy that enjoys.
Snow, which isn't me.
Well, I don't snowboard either.
No.
How about this? First person to comment that they do snowboarding or skiing
Perfect.
gets a pair of 9.2 Crew snow goggles.
Perfect.
And go.
Sold. All right. Yeah, let's see it.
And if I find out you say yes and you get them and you sell them, we're going to find you and we're going to kick your ass. That's not true. I wouldn't hurt you, but that would be shitty.
They come with 500 9.2 stickers, and we have to see a picture of every single one stuck somewhere.
They do. They're good. They got that marketing down to a science. Tagging Ironman Raceway. Sam Shavers probably spent all winter power washing 9.2 stickers off of
It
things.
was so bad. My cat had 9 stickers.
Of course he did.
There's a friend of mine has.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
A lot of you. I think Charlie Williams got it.
yeah, he was top fan and top winner there.
Charlie Williams. Aaron, you do not. You do not ski. Boy, all these people ski.
Yeah. Well, we're screwed. It's Charlie Williams.
Charlie
he came
Williams.
up first.
I didn't realize how many people skied.
There you go.
Mario, he does not get them because he's already sponsored. by Heinz.
Right. He's only got 10 zillion stickers stuck places.
All right, Charlie Williams. Aaron, if you'll make a note of that, Charlie Williams is going to get those. I think he's going to. We don't have them in our possession.
Right.
I think he's going to ship them.
Direct ship, yeah. That's how he usually does it.
Yeah. So, Charlie Williams, who has got some of the best social media posts, I think, on Facebook.
Oh, I agree. All
Some
these
of the
old pictures
coolest
of the
stuff.
racing
I
stuff
love
is
that.
it's amazing.
And I haven't forgotten about Moto Van Monday and Throwback Thursday, but I've been very busy, so
Yeah.
we'll get back to it next week.
We'll get back to it. We never even did the GNCC championship picks last year. We should really find that and go back through that.
I know. We should
Whether we
figure out
give
who that
anything
is.
away or not, we should just see who wins.
Yeah.
Just because I'd like to know.
It'd be interesting.
We got to do the trivia question still.
Jared Keller said we ski in a single cab truck.
Yeah, well, Jared Keller. Jared Keller had a photo of himself. Had a whole thing in the Vital MX pit bits this week of him.
Oh, no
servicing
kidding?
Suspension. Yeah, he
Nice.
went full famous on us.
Hell
He wanted
yeah.
to speak. I can't even believe he's on here, honestly.
Yeah, he's too good for us. man.
Yep. But yeah, hashtag dealer news. Charlie Williams.
Yep, that's right. Every time, man. Trivia question.
All right,
I
we
will
got to
say-
talk about hill climb too.
This is
'Cause it
specific
hasn't happened
to
yet.
hill climb.
But you're getting an Extreme XC race entry fee.
How about that? Like hill climbing, race a cross country race.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
So, in typical, we have to talk about hill climb. We're going to start with our trivia question of the night, which is who is the first rider to ever go over the Widowmaker Hill in Utah?
Write that in the comments. Write that question in those comments. Can you type
Please
fast?
Google it, because whether you answer the question or not, you're going to get a
Well,
laugh.
our numbers just dropped by like 6 people
That's
like that.
fine.
So those are your
yeah, they're
Googling
Googling
people.
Yep. I don't even need to post it because
Somebody's
it's gonna
gonna
be
figure it
funny.
out. Somebody will
It's
figure
gonna be funny. Al Petty, yes. Mr. Backwards. Those are my 2 favorite answers. Damn it.
Those are pretty good.
Those are
pretty good.
almost as good as the real answer.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
almost. Actually, not.
Give
No, not Ryan Sykes.
figure out one of those. And,
Not Jason Smith. That's the new Widowmaker. We're talking the OG Widowmaker.
figure out which one of those comments you like and throw them the hat. We'll throw them the Sick Wakes hat.
Petty, Google the damn answer. You're the hill climb expert here.
Literally,
you and Mason Racing.
When DQ said we're going to do a hill climb question, I immediately said Al Petty is going to win this tonight.
I'm very disappointed that
And
no
if
one
he
has got
doesn't-
this yet.
They're
Because
going to
the answer is internet gold.
The
Honestly.
answer is internet gold. Should we give him a hint?
No, there you go.
Okay.
Mike Gibbons.
Mike Gibbons, Robert Kirshner. Robert Kirshner is. That's funny. Yeah, not to be confused with former MAXC owner and promoter Mike Gibbs. Oh, God, that's funny. All right, so yeah, Robert Kirshner. Aaron, if you'll write that down at home, Robert Kirshner is going to get a, Extreme XC entry and T-shirt.
Yes.
So, Aaron, when you find out what size T-shirt Robert wants as well. The one and only Toolbox Tuesday I ever did was with Robert
one
Kirshner.
Of those? Mm-hmm. Nice.
They originally wanted me to do that.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah.
But working a full-time job and adjusting to the schedule of GNCC, I just never had time to do it.
Makes sense.
So I was like, you got to give this to someone else. There's no way I can keep doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one and only one, Robert
Very
Kirshner.
cool. Very cool. Yeah.
So
they should do a Toolbox Tuesday on you.
That would be very uninteresting.
Bullcrap.
I'll talk to him. I feel like that's, I don't want to say too much, but there is a certain, every once in a while I'll read a Toolbox Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're written well and they're always interesting, occasionally there will be someone they do one on, and I know it's simply because that person asked to be featured on it repeatedly.
Hey, y'all, come be on a Toolbox Tuesday?
Until they were finally like, let's just do one. But they're good. They're always, I like that kind of stuff. That's what I like reading, is the articles that get a little deeper. Like, I would love to sit down here with Caleb,
right,
and literally talk about anything but racing.
Yeah,
Let's
agree with
shoot
that.
the shit. Let's like find out who the hell you are, because like
That
he's a good
needs to
example.
happen, but it's very difficult to logistically pull off.
It is very, very difficult. It would almost have to be something we record and we just post later, which is definitely a possibility. Maybe that's something we work on. We got a lot to work on.
Yes, Jamie, I know. Believe me, I'm already on board with that.
Well, he said, "Wow, the two people that won the prizes. Wow." Well, they Googled faster than you.
Jimmy, you could have came and hung out live. Why didn't you?
Yeah, exactly, man.
His mom's actually in the hospital. That's why.
Oh shit! Well,
I was making a terrible joke, but it didn't.
Shame
work.
for shame.
I know.
That's all right.
She sounds like she's getting better. They got to move her to Indy, but it'll be good.
Oh dang! Well,
yep.
I wish her well. We've pretty well covered everything.
Yeah.
I think the last thing.
Oh, we didn't talk about the desert race.
Yeah. Okay, so back to Arizona.
I'm sorry.
You got to hang out an extra day in Arizona, and you got
after
to race.
After the emergency room thing, I decided that I should definitely line up for a desert racing, as I've ridden in the desert for 3 whole days.
Yeah.
And it actually went well.
What kind of race are we talking here?
It was a 100-mile race, but it was a very
short.
Yeah. Actually, the longest race I've ever done.
I bet.
It was a very interesting format. So, you line up, hair scramble, GNCC style, dead engine start, race a 25-mile lap. Come in, rest for however fast you went. So I had like 45 minutes. Then we lined up and took off like a national enduro. Did a 45-mile enduro loop with 3 special tests involved.
Interesting.
Came back, rested for another hour and a half, and did another 25-mile race at the end. And then your times for all that tabulated together for the 100-mile.
So what you're telling me is it's formatted better than the Triple Crown at Supercross. Which, who likes that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a very strong point.
Yeah.
But that was a cool format. The track was... Here's how crazy...
You did it on a 125?
I did it on the 125.
Nice.
I had a pretty good ride. I ended up, I think, 12th overall, which pretty good on a 125 in the middle of the desert, I'd say. But here's the kicker in this. So the 25-mile loop was what they would consider the faster loop. And I was like 6th overall in the fast loops. But the technical, gnarly stuff that I'm usually good at, those guys kicked my butt. And that's why everybody needs to go train in Arizona.
Bingo, that's what I was about to say. So that's why you told everyone to go practice in Arizona.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
How do you think the West Coast guys... Ricky Russell's a good example, I guess.
He's Washington. It's more like here than in there.
Well, you're right. Yeah, northwestern.
Yes.
How do you think they would fare in a GNCC?
They've done it.
They sure
We've had Taylor Robert, we've had Gary Sutherland, we've had them all here. They race snowshoe. Terrible choice.
Well, that was going to be my race. I would suggest to the guys I know from out west, because they're all from Colorado. So give me mountains, give me rocks. But I feel like those guys would excel.
I would agree with that, but it's never panned out that way. And I don't know if they're just out goofing around, or I don't really feel like the factors bring them here to goof around, but I don't know. It seems like the East Coast guys can translate and ride west far better than West Coast guys can translate and ride east.
As far as off-road?
Yeah, like Thad or Caleb goes to a works, they win.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Do you think they would do better than a guy from Japan?
Well,
I always feel bad because it's like we try to make a big deal about the guy from JNCC coming to the GNCC, and it just never translates well for him.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a different type of race over there. I went to that race. That's where red on the right came from, actually.
Red on the right?
Yeah, so the way that track is, it's aired like a full gas, so it's ribbons on both sides. Red on the right, blue on the left. As long as there's red on your right and blue on your left, you're on the trail. And it could be a half mile wide.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm. That's where red on the right came from.
Red on the right.
When we were talking about the grips.
And you said blue was on the left?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's exactly.
So pick yourself up a
and practice like you're in
USA
Japan.
Freedom kit.
Yeah.
And you'll be good to go. You'll race in Japan. You'll do really well. Look at that.
That is where that came from, though,
plug.
now that I get it. That's hilarious.
That's interesting.
How did we really do that?
Wow. All right, we got like 4 minutes left. Real quick, Supercross, there's been, 4 different winners?
Something like that, yeah.
I think
Roxon's won 2.
Yeah. Eli.
Yep. Barsha.
Bam Bam.
And...
Did Cooper Webb get one? No. No.
I don't know. Don't know, really.
Well, regardless, my whole point of it was this. That we go into this weekend in San Diego. Roxon's coming off a little bit of a injury, not injury.
Yeah, his foot was a little swollen.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, he's probably okay. There's enough tape.
We'll see. I think we'll see this weekend if it's a big deal or not. I mean, if he's downplaying it, we'll see real quick.
Right.
But I got to be honest, it's been very exciting. Like the top 6 guys, I got it here somewhere. Top 6. So 6th place is Cincerillo, and he is 23 points back on first place. First place is 26 points. So I know, I get it. Before everybody's like, well, there's no way Roxon. I get that he's not going to DNF and Eli's not going to DNF and all these other guys, but the reality is your top 6 riders.
Is it 30 to win or 25 to win?
I think to win it is 26.
Is it?
I think 26 is first place, 23 is second.
Number, that's probably true.
Yeah, I think somebody out there is going to spout it off. They'll know it for sure. But the bottom line is your top 6 riders are all within striking distance of winning a championship still. I know things will sort out. It's going to be probably, 3 different guys up there in the front by the time the season's over. But right now, it's exciting as hell.
Yeah, it's been very exciting, even though I still fall asleep.
I know. It's fine. We'll get to the East Coast soon enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I'm going
my
to San
picks
Diego.
in Supercross, you don't want my picks for Supercross. I have my own, the fantasy league on Rocky Mountain. I am almost last in my own group.
Yikes. Well, that's because you hate Eli.
Yeah, it's literally... It's so true.
He's doing well. I want to see it come down to it would be awesome to see it come down to the last race between Eli and Roxon.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be very cool.
I know who you'd go for.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, I know.
We make it sound like we're like these die-hard fans of the specific guy, and I literally go into each race and I find myself just rooting for everybody.
Yeah, it's
like, I don't know.
It's good for TV.
It is. Yeah,
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All
good.
Yeah, I'll be in San Diego this weekend. I'm trying to convince my wife into bringing her passport so we can go to Mexico, maybe check out a donkey show or something. Just kidding.
Talking about
Not
full
kidding.
ass.
Yeah, full ass enduro. You want to wrap it up, I think? What do you think? It's almost
Well, I
done.
mean, we're going to get cut off on the YouTubes if we don't, so...
Yeah. Well, I don't know when that cuts off. Probably soon. But I can edit it down as well. We should be able... I'm recording on YouTube now. Hopefully we can get that posted up tonight or tomorrow morning. So you guys can go ahead and we'll put out a link for that. Thanks to our sponsors, Fly Racing, 92 Cruise, Sickwicks, Phoenix Handlebars, and of course Spikes for hosting. You guys know where to find them. If you don't know it by now, check out our Instagram page, our Facebook page. We'll direct you right to it. Phoenix Handlebars has that amazing deal going on through the end of the weekend, which is a pretty solid deal. If you love America, you'll buy it for your handlebars.
So you can go race in Japan.
So you can race in Japan, get your training in. Where do people race this weekend?
Full Gas Enduro is the big one that I know of. I'm sure there's other things, but I know of that.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's all I got, too. We will see you guys next week.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Will we be returned next week? Tune in to find out, or don't tune in if we're not here. And here's the awkward part. This is why I need a remote control, because now I got to
walk over there and go.
This is why my wife should be here.
There you go.